Hey there, it's Fight here with a quick review of ListBreakthrough, which I bought in May last year, and now they're re-releasing it, and I think it's absolutely worth getting. So ListBreakthrough is basically about engaging with a list in a very systematic way, and that's the key thing. So for a lot of people who are not full-time email marketers and just want to figure out how to build a great relationship with a list and get them to respond, this is absolutely fantastic. So ListBreakthrough comes in two parts. The first one is this one here on the right, which is basically the particular sequence in several parts, which I'll show you in a second. And then the advanced one is basically closes, and I put those closes in quotes because it's not really closes. So let me tell you about this one here first, the key product or the main product, and then the closes themselves. So what I've got here is basically something that comes in two parts. The first part is the emails that lead up to some cart opening. Now this could be your own cart, but of course you could also do an evergreen promotion for an affiliate product, and you simply build up the anticipation, the excitement before you then actually open up the cart. And then the second part of that is what happens when people go to the cart and how you follow up, how you make sure people then not only visit the cart but actually hit the buy button and buy the product. So all in all, it's a very nice sequence. Plus, what I really like about it is the content itself, which is illustrated, by the way, in the format of a case study down here, is in a sort of templated way. So you can take the text as it is in here. What you find is all the emails are in there, or everything that's being discussed here is as email and has bold all upper caps text, which is then where you basically insert the problems of your target audience, the product name, etc., etc. So this in itself, absolutely worth getting. It's only $20, so absolutely get this, especially when you're doing affiliate promotions or promoting other people's stuff, or you're not doing this email marketing as a main thing, but you're really concentrating on your own product and serving customers, etc., or serving clients, and you just want to have a powerful sequence. So that's that part. And now if we go back to the library, the ListBreakthrough Advanced, basically what it is a whole bunch of closes, and I said they're closes in quotes because they're not the sort of typical you're an idiot and I am right objection type handling closes, but they are working with the psychology of human beings in the sense of being helpful. I think the best way to illustrate this is if you look at personality types. I, for example, I'm very freedom oriented. I don't like things that restrict me and sort of limit my options, and at the same time I'm very detail oriented in the sense of I very quickly spot things that are inconsistent. Now, if I were to put out material only that is a perfect fit for that particular mindset, in the sense of do not restrict my freedom, let me make my own decisions, let me make my own choices, and totally disregard what other people need, that wouldn't be very helpful. So I'll give you one specific example. The Market Samurai people brought out a product called, I can't remember what it's called, Video Samurai, something along those lines. And they have nothing but a sales video on their sales page. And the sales video promises right up front, I'm going to show you what our product is about. And so I'm getting very excited. But then they go and restrict my freedom by saying, but first, let us tell you for 10 minutes everything you ever needed to know about video marketing. Now, they've gone from their own perspective. To them, it is very, very important to point out all the things that happen in the world of video marketing. To me, that is very, very restrictive, and is the they're taken over my freedom, my freedom to make choices. They've taken over my time, and as a result, I never bought that product. So what I'm saying here is, in a very roundabout way, is the closes you find here make you aware of what is happening in people's minds. So, for example, there are a couple of closes down here. The unreal excuses ones, or one is the one about I don't have time, I don't have the money, I don't have all of these things which happen all the time. And when I did real sales, door to door and phone to phone, that's the one that comes up all the time. And unfortunately, back then we used a pre-scripted bullshit excuse, which does work, but it works in a very persuasive way, and as a result you get buyer's remorse all the time. The way he does it here is to point out what the underlying reasons are why people come up with these excuses, so you can handle them in a way that is natural and feels good to your prospect. The same down here, the yes progression close is not actually the stupid get people nodding, yes, 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 so in the end they automatically go, yes, 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 I want to buy it. No, again, it looks at the underlying reasons why people, what is happening in people's minds, what happens at a sort of psychological level, so you can work with that and be helpful so people actually want to go down that yes progression close. So this in itself, or not this in itself, this advanced version is absolutely worth it in my opinion, for two reasons. One is it's a very good, it's a great collection of closing techniques, and like I said, that's in quotes. These are sort of the end of a sales cycle methods you can and should use, and I've already picked out a couple ones which I'm going to use on webinars. I've seen a couple I will use in emails. It's a great collection, and this is where we transition over to a bonus. A lot of these techniques have applications outside closing techniques. I immediately had a couple of thoughts. Or not a couple, it's like 7 million. Oh, you could do it here, you could do it here, you could do it here. So what I've done as a bonus is I've recorded a short video showing you just a handful of these things out of the 7 million. I didn't count, but it felt like a lot. So you can immediately see what I'm thinking and where you can apply these. But also on top of that, if you pick up the advanced version, what I'm doing is I'll ask you to go through these and have a look where you think you might want to apply them, and then you just shoot me an email and I'll give you my feedback and say, look, if you want to apply this, you basically give me what it is you want to do, whether, or you give me the niche, you give me the application, whether it's email or webinar or sales letter, and I'll give you my insights and my thoughts on how else you could use these things to best effect. So there you go. In my opinion, absolutely worth getting the advanced version, because the closes are applicable way beyond closing techniques, plus they're respectful in the sense of they take care of what is going on in people's minds, the real questions they ask themselves, as opposed to hitting them over the head. So as an added bonus, if you get the advanced version, or when you get the advanced version, you get that video straight away. Actually, I don't know how to deliver this with the shopping cart, so send me your receipt and I'll get you the video, and then once you've gone through the content, tell me where you want to apply it. If you would like to get some feedback, you can. Just send me an email with a short description of which of the closing techniques you want to apply where, or if you're not sure which one to use, you just describe your situation. I'll pick one for you and tell you why and how to use it. Alrighty, cheers, bye.